Good morning children. Today I am going for a new geography lesson, that is Unit 5, 5th lesson, India's forest resources. So you can see the first about the forest in the map. Yes. So the first and foremost is I want to tell you what is the meaning and importance of forest. So forest is very important. Nowadays, since the people are cutting the trees, we have got lot of problems to be faced, like calamities. Because of that we have got lot of pollution. There is no pure air. Okay, so there are many problems devastating because of the cutting of the trees. So we must grow more trees and cultivate our forest and take care of our forest. So a large area of land covered with trees. So what is a forest, children? In forest, there are many trees. So it is a large area of land which is covered with trees, and undergrowth is called as forest. So the large trees which are grown, which land is covered with trees and undergrowth is called as forest. So it is extensive and commercial value. So the forest is very extensive and it is also of a commercial value. Then what we have got, it consists of natural or planted vegetation. Sometimes in forest the plants grow on its own, and sometimes how it is, we are planting. So either it is natural or planted vegetation in the forest. Forests constitute one of the natural resources of India. So like other natural resources, forest is also one of the natural resources of India. Directly they provide a large variety of woods which are used as fuel, timber and industrial raw materials. So forest constitute, it is one of the natural resources, and directly what do the forests give us? Variety of woods which are used as fuel, timber and industrial raw materials. Forests provide fodder for livestock and employment opportunities for the people. So what all the forest gives? It gives employment to the people, and also it provides fodder for the livestock, for the cattle, for the animals. The fodder is available. Indirectly, forests preserve the physical features. So what are the physical features which preserves the forest? The first one is to check the soil erosion. Second is control floods and regulate the flow of rivers. So indirectly, forest preserves the physical features like the first one, check soil erosion, control floods and regulate the flow of rivers. Forests prevent desertification and help to improve soil fertility and makes the climate equable and help to maintain ecological balance. So they not only does that, but also they provide shelter to the wildlife. So next we are going is the types of forest. In India, the types of forest, how the forests are according to the climatic condition, soil relief. Okay, according to the soil, fertility of the soil, and according to the climatic condition. In India, there are different types of forest, but climate is the most important factor. So climate plays a very important role for the growing of the forest. India is a vast country and it has a great variety of forests. So India is a vast country and it has got a great number of variety of forests. So they can be classified into 6 main types. What are they? The first one is evergreen, for the tropical evergreen forest. The second one is the tropical deciduous forest. The third one is scrub forest and grassland. And the fourth one is desert vegetation. Fifth one is mountain forest. And sixth is mangrove forest. So what are the different varieties of forest? So they are classified into how many types, children? 6 types of forest. The first one is the tropical evergreen forest. Second, the tropical deciduous forest. The third is scrub forest and grassland. Fourth is desert vegetation. Fifth is mountain forest. And the sixth one is mangrove forest. So I will go for the first one now. Which is the first one? The tropical evergreen forest. So these forests are found in areas where there is heavy rainfall. So by the word itself you will come to know evergreen means full of greenery. Yes children? So these forests, the tropical evergreen forests are found in the areas where there is heavy rainfall exceeding to how much? 250 centimeter. They are mainly found on the western slope of the Western Ghats and hills of northeastern states of Assam, Nagaland, Meghalaya, Tripura, Manipur and Andaman Nicobar Islands. So I'll say once again. So these forests are found where there is heavy rainfall more than 250 centimeter and they are mainly found in the places like western slopes of the Western Ghats and hills of the northeastern states. Which are the northern eastern states? They are Assam, Nagaland, Meghalaya, Tripura, Manipur and Andaman Nicobar Island. These forests are dense and the trees grow to a great height. The trees and plants do not shed their leaves during the year at the same time. Hence they are evergreen. So these forests are always dense. Dense means they are grown in abundance, lot. Okay, and the trees grow to a great height. We can see the lot of height, the trees which are grown with a great height. Okay, and also the trees and plants do not shed their leaves. So throughout during this whole year, the same time the leaves are not shed of the trees. Hence they are called as evergreen. The important trees are teak, rosewood, ebony, mahogany, gurjan and champa. Okay, so this is about the first one, the tropical evergreen forest. Now I'll go to the second one. What is the second one we have got children? That is the tropical deciduous forest. What do you know about the tropical deciduous forest? So these forests are found in areas with an annual rainfall of 100 to 200 centimeter. So the tropical deciduous forests are found in the areas where the annual yearly rainfall is how much? 100 to 200 centimeter. They occupy a wide area largely on the eastern slopes of the Western Ghats, including the states of Maharashtra, Karnataka, Kerala and Tamil Nadu, Chota Nagpur Plateau, foothills of the Himalayas, parts of Odisha and West Bengal. So the deciduous forest, they occupy how much? A wide area largely on the places of eastern slopes, Western Ghats, including Maharashtra, Karnataka, Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Chota Nagpur Plateau, foothills of Himalayas and parts of Odisha and West Bengal. The trees in these forests, what do? They shed their leaves during spring and early summer. So the leaves of the tropical deciduous forest are shed during spring and before early summer, before the summer starts, and during the spring the leaves are shed of these tropical deciduous forest. Hence they are also known as monsoon forest. So the another name given for the tropical deciduous forest is monsoon forest. The important trees are teak, sal, sandalwood, kusum, kanju, myrobalan, ciris, mango, neem, tamarind, etc. So what are the important trees grown here, children? Teak, sal, sandalwood, kusum, kanju, citrus, mango, neem, tamarind, etc. The third one I am going to go is the scrub forest and grassland. What do you know about the scrub forest? So these forests are found having 60 to 100 centimeters of rainfall. So the rainfall is decreasing now. Okay. The earlier first one was tropical was how much, children? More than 250. Deciduous was 100 to 200 rainfall. Now the scrub forest and grassland is how much rainfall, children? It's having only 60 to 100 centimeter of rainfall. The scrubs with short coarse grass, they are very short coarse grass, thorny trees and bushes are found scattered in Kutch and the fringes of the Thar desert. Grasslands are mainly found in the eastern Rajasthan, Punjab, parts of the western Ghats and the Cardamom Hill. So I'll repeat once again. I told you the rainfall is of the scrub forest and grassland, 60 to 100 centimeter of rainfall. And what are the scrub forest found? What are the trees there? They are short, coarse grass, thorny trees and bushes are found scattered in Kutch and the fringes of the Thar desert. Grasslands are mainly found in the eastern Rajasthan, Punjab, parts of western Ghats and the Cardamom Hills. The fourth one I am going to go is the desert vegetation. These are found in areas with annual rainfall of 10 to 50 centimeter. So desert means rainfall is very less, very less. So only it is 10 to 15 centimeter of rainfall in the desert vegetation. That is the Thar desert, including parts of Punjab, Haryana, Rajasthan and Deccan Plateau. On account of scanty rainfall, vegetation consists of scattered trees and thorny bushes. Jan, Kher, Kolko, Babul, Katkati and Gejra trees are found here. So these, what are for the desert vegetation? It has got rainfall only to 10 to 50 centimeter and the Thar desert includes parts of which are states? Punjab, Haryana, Rajasthan and also Deccan Plateau. So because of the scanty rainfall, vegetation consists of scattered trees. Trees are scattered and thorny bushes. And what are the trees found here? Jan, Kher, Kolko, Babul, Cacti, Kejra trees are found here. The next one I'm going to go is the fifth one. That is the mountain forest. What do you know about the mountain forest? The trees and plants which grow on the slopes of the mountain are called mountain forests. So the trees and the plants which grow on the slopes of the mountains are called as mountain forest. In India, they occur in the Himalayas and to a small extent in the Nilgiris hill. So where do they occur? They mostly occur in Himalayas to certain extent and then in the Nilgiri hill to a small extent. The plants and trees are vary with increased altitude. The important trees are oak, chestnut, ash, beech, pine, cedar, spruce, fir, deodar and walnut. So the plants and trees vary with increasing altitude. It differs, but the important trees grown here are oak, chestnut, ash, beech, pine, cedar, spruce, fir, deodar and walnut. The sixth one, what is the sixth one, children? It is the mangrove forest. These forests are found in wet, marshy areas in river delta and along the sea coast washed by tides. They are mainly found in the deltas of rivers on the eastern coast and in pockets on the western coast of India. The important trees are Rhizophora, cane, screw, pine, palm, sundari, etc. The tree trunks are supported by a number of slit-like roots which are submerged under water. I'll repeat once again about the mangrove forest, children. So these forests, where they are found? They are found in wet marshy areas, in river delta and along the sea coast washed by tides. They are mainly found in the deltas of rivers on the eastern coast and in the pockets on the western coast of India. The important trees are Rhizophora, cane, screw, pine, palms, sundari, etc. The tree trunks are supported by a number of slit-like roots which are submerged under water. So this is about the different types of forest. Next I am going to go for the distribution of forest. What do you mean by distribution of forest? How the forests are distributed. So this I am going to continue in the next class. Thank you, children, for watching the video. Please see it again and again and learn it thoroughly. And also you have to do this map. I'll be sending you the pic in the notes. That time you have to do the map.